Whenever I see a particular question that's worded in a particular way, a lot of the time there's students who really struggle with it. So there's a very particular style of question that comes out in maths. And those questions always have two very important words. Show that. So I want to talk really briefly about these sort of questions because they can cause a little bit of trouble with a lot of people. Show that questions actually give you the answer to the problem, and their goal is to force you to explain in detail how you would reach that same answer. Now, most students sort of see this as a really weird sort of way to word a question. So let me break it down exactly what the point of show that questions are. When you're already given the answer, the emphasis is on you to focus on the method that is involved in finding that answer. Now, that comes with a few interesting sort of side effects. Probably the biggest one is the fact that you're not actually allowed to use the answer they give you in order to explain your method. You have to reach that same answer, but you can't actually use that answer in your working out. It can only be an end result. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, well, why do they give you the answer at all if you're not supposed to use it in the question? And the answer to that is that you're supposed to use that answer in the next question. So show that questions are not actually designed any differently to any other question. You might as well ignore the fact that you've got the answer there at all. The purpose of a show that question is to allow you to be able to complete the next question, which will use that answer. So say part A of a question is, show that the formula is equal to, y equals 2x. Even if you can't sufficiently answer question A, you will be able to attempt question B because you will need that particular equation in order to do the work in question B. Show that questions are not designed to give you the answer for this particular question. They're designed to give you information that you will undoubtedly need in the next question. So the next time you see a show that problem, pretend that you don't know the answer as you're working your way through it, and whether or not you get the right result, use the answer that the question gave you in the subsequent question to help you do the work. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense and explains exactly what show that questions do. I know they're a little bit confusing and sometimes they seem a little bit pointless, so I'm hoping that this sort of clears things up a little bit.